crazy because of what the feds did. They're monsters. But we're not talking about them right now.
Right now. All right, man.
We're talking about our country.
That's a fucking scene, isn't it?
No.
Man said you play for Villa.
Duran.
Damage.
John Duran.
John
Oh my
Duran,
God,
bro.
he thinks he's
I
John
don't even know who that is.
He doesn't.
Van Damage. What's your views on all of this, fam?
Van Banner, bro. Big drip, bro.
Huh?
Big drip, bro.
Big drip.
Big drip. Yeah, man.
What you saying about the event today, though?
It's lit, bro. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. Survive. There's gay girls out. There's some motive. Is that Carney?
So it's like man said, it's like Carney.
It's like Carney, but just like
What do you think about the immigration issues that's going on in the UK?
peak, man. Peak.
Are you of a mixed heritage?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm born in Holland, innit?
you're born in Holland?
Yeah.
Are you an immigrant?
Yeah.
So what's your views? What's your views and everything?
I feel like now, innit? It's kind of peak, innit? Like this and that, bro. I can't even say my opinion.
You're running.
Bro,
Yeah.
what you have to understand about the youngest generation is they don't really have an opinion.
He's just a comedian. He's got a comedian. He's got an opinion.
They don't really have opinions.
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
Instagram and they don't.
He's got an opinion, I guarantee you. He's out filming.
PlayStation. They're young. They don't understand the world.
Right, so before this great
with the sun behind us.
Not really, nah.
Outside.
Yeah, come this side, yeah. If you don't mind. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Maybe we should just like stop using the road
Whose
as
bike is this?
mine, yeah. They're good.
No, we're just gonna do it here.
Yeah.
We want it in the middle.
Right, yeah, so before the conversation was kind of interrupted, we was getting somewhere.
We was.
Can any of you pick up a point that we was last on?
Where was you at?
Oh, we was talking about, I was saying, some of our parents, they did the same thing where one of the parents came over first, sent back money, and then brought people over. So
Right,
sometimes
yeah,
you gotta
there
be a
we
bit
was,
more
yeah.
understanding.
Yeah.
And I
that
can
happens.
understand that, but do you know what it is? When our parents came over, their first port of call, straight to work. They didn't have, their religion was Christianity,
Yeah.
so they weren't trying to change the country. They've got no, let me just show you something. There's nothing wrong with Islam. Islam's been over here for I grew up with Turkish boys, Somalian boys. There was no problem. Apart from normal boy stuff, having fights and it's just normal stuff, yeah? But these extremists that are coming over here worry me because they don't like women, they don't like our way of life. They want to check what's Sharia law. Why do you need to put that in?
But isn't that a part of Islam? You said there's no problem with Islam. Sharia law is part of Islam though, isn't
You
it?
know what Sharia law is? Slavery. Does everyone understand what Sharia law is? Slavery is okay in Sharia law. Every woman has to cover up. It doesn't matter what her religion. Everyone's got to go by that religion. So in their area, if a girl's walking in a t-shirt, she's breaking their law. But in England, my daughter's a child. When it's hot and humid over here because we don't have a nice summer, what, the girls supposed to all be wrapped up? That's a choice. Muslim girls over here, there's Turkish girls, that's a choice. They can either wear hijab or not wear one. Under Sharia law, if they don't, they can get beat up and all of
So
that.
do you think Sharia law is coming to the UK?
There's 100 Sharia law courts. Everyone look it up. 100 Sharia law courts over here already.
And
I do my due diligence.
these Sharia courts, would they be dragging non-Muslims like myself off the streets to judge me, or is it
Not yet. Not yet. But they have an ideology that when they take over our country, yeah, when they take it over, we got to go by their laws. At the moment, they're playing nicely because there's not lots of them, not enough of them. But when there's more than enough, because generally they just outbreed everybody, and that's the truth of it.
Who's they? When you say they?
The extremist ones, because we've had Islam
What?
over here. I've got brothers that are Islam. They've got no interest in troubling anyone.
So it's only certain Muslims that outbreed everyone, or just?
Yeah, certain ones who have come with an ideology to take us over.
So is
They've
breeding
got to
part
take
of their
over.
plan? Are they deliberately outbreeding?
I don't know if it's part of the plan.
It's just who they are. Are we talking about a certain?
Say something.
Is it a
You
nation
don't
of
wanna-
people?
Look. You see, when immigration comes, they've had enough of West Indians. But you know, the most the West Indians want to come and do is smoke weed and look at every woman and breed her. That's their thing.
Who does that?
West Indians. They come over
West
here,
Indians smoke weed.
smoke weed. They want to breed.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's
No,
not
Now let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
They want to breed. Genuinely.
Go on then.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
There's different Jamaicans. Some come over here to work their arse.
You're Jamaican yourself, right? Right.
No,
No?
I'm British.
Okay, sorry,
I
my
got
bad.
Jamaican heritage.
You're-
No,
you're-
but I'm British.
Yeah, but
Just
Jamaican
stop saying
Your parents?
When I go to Jamaica, they call me an English.
Yeah, your
So
parents?
Let's not fuck about.
So your parents you're talking
So
about?
my grandparents.
Your
My
grandparents.
Parents were both born here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So when you go over there, when you go.
Your granddad, is your granddad one of them?
I'm born here. Oh, what did they say? English, yeah.
Okay, you're English. So what are you? You're English youth then. So now you're an English youth. We're all English youths. This is my country. I have no other country to go to. If I go to another country, look. If I go to another country, I need papers, I need visa, I need a career before they accept me in there, or I need to be rich.
Well, can I respond?
You could apply for a Jamaican citizenship.
Let me
Why?
respond to
Through
that.
my grandparents.
Yeah,
Okay, that's great, but I'll still be the English youth over there
for a while, until you assimilate.
until I have kids.
If
over
an
there.
Asian comes over here, or Afghani, or whoever comes over here, they are from their country until they assimilate. Is that not right?
Wait, can I
But
say
do they want
something?
to assimilate?
But if they do,
No, I'm just saying.
let's say I've come from a refugee camp.
If you want to assimilate,
Is this
you
a
start learning the language.
Yeah, but one second though, because there's a good point. Listen, if I come from a refugee camp
Yeah.
as a kid, and I get baptized, I change my name from Mustafa to David, and I go to the Christian schools, and I'm British.
That's not saying you're British.
So that's all it
But
takes.
that's who you have to assimilate, though. Do they want to assimilate, bro? Do they want to learn English?
Let me
Do
go off
they?
the point before I miss the point. So this is my only problem with what you're saying, brother. And I hear what you're saying, yeah? And when I go to different countries, when they say, oh, where you from? I say England. I say that I'm British, right? But this is the problem that I have a lot of the time. I have no problem with saying that I'm British. I am British. But I also have no problem with saying that I'm Jamaican. And wait, no, man. And the issue is, a lot of the times, I think we only have a problem saying, talking about who they are when it looks different to us. Because none of us in Britain really have a problem when someone says they're Irish. No one has a problem when someone says they're Italian. Even though they're here and they've been here for 3 generations, they identify that they're Italian, and that's okay because they've grown up like that. They're British and Italian, but no one ever says, well, you can't say you're Italian, you live here. So that's my issue
They
sometimes.
respect our country. They
But
respect
no,
our
but
culture.
look,
And I get that. And
But look, in England, we deal with jerk chicken, kebab, fish and chips, Indian food. Have I forgot anything, anyone?
So do you see what I'm saying?
Pie mash.
Jelly deals.
I know you're going too far.
Cockles, yeah.
Cockles, my mum loves them. Alright, let me show
Bird's
you
eye
something.
dippers. Yeah, go on.
But this is all part of
Yeah.
our culture. See, after a night out, you might say, fuck, I want a jerk chicken and something spicy. Or I need a vindaloo. Or I want a kebab. Or I want fish and chips. That's all part of our culture now. All of it. So there's not a problem with that. We have a problem with people that come here that hate us. Hate us. They don't like us. They want to change our whole way of life.
Who hates us? Who hates us? Who? Now, because we gotta be specific. Who are you talking about,
We're
bro?
talking about extremists.
Extremists?
Ones that wanna come over here and blow us up.
Yeah,
Do
but
you know
okay,
what?
but
Bro,
that's not
I
who's
go to what- no,
that's not
bro,
who's filling up the hotels.
How do you
It's
know?
not all extremists,
How do
isn't
you know?
it?
Have they got a passport?
I think that we'd be blowing up a bit
Have
more.
They got a passport?
Nah, fair enough.
Why do you think? Have they got a passport? Do you know who they are? Legal. It's cool.
Yeah.
That's legal. We've got thousands of people we don't know who they are.
I got a question for you.
I was listening to something from a man from Dubai. He said there's no problem with Islam in their countries, not in Dubai, not in Abu Dhabi, not in Bahrain. He said if you lot have decided to take all the filth from our country that we kept in jails and kept away from our society, and you brought them over because you're nice people, what's that? How is that our problem?
What's that?
That's the government.
What's that?
That's their thing. They've
What?
got loads of
Israel what?
madmen over here that hate us.
Israel's doing that.
Hate women, marry 9-year-olds.
Okay.
and keep votes.
Alright, but okay, one second. Why have you gone to that though? Why are you showing me that?
Why shouldn't I?
Because I'm talking to him about something. What's that got to do with me? You've come and showed me dead bodies for.
Why shouldn't I?
But why though?
Why?
Yeah.
Because that's the problem.
I don't want to see dead bodies.
You don't want to see the problem.
Nah, I don't want to see dead bodies. No thanks. Do you know what I mean? Come on, man. That's not my argument. And I don't live in Israel. I live in England. I don't live in Israel. So I'm not really,
Brother, cool.
that's not my issue.
And look.
I'm not here talking about Palestine. I'm not here talking about Israel. We're talking about England.
Yeah, let's go.
Charlie Kirk.
What about him?
Well, what do you think?
What about, is he English?
You know, he's
Why
American.
would I care? Does he care about me?
Just stop. We're talking
Does he care about me?
England.
Well, why would I care?
There you go.
It's got nothing to do with me. I'm here amongst the English people, the British people. I'm not here to talk about Israel. Because Israel, you know why? Because Israel has its own media outlets. It doesn't need me. Yeah, I'm here to talk to the people on the ground that's here for their country. This ain't Israel. Yeah?
Love it, please.
This ain't Israel, bro. Yeah? And we know, I mean, listen, what they're doing to each other is fucked. I've seen what Israel's doing to Palestine, and I've seen what the Palestinians have done in way of terrorism and attack and retaliation. It's disgusting. I've seen kids on both sides. You're not going to show me Israeli kids and act like that the Israelis aren't bombing the fuck out of their kids too.
I want him to ask me these questions.
I saw a mother, right, being raped on a bed.
It's not. You've been integrated for a long time.
Sorry, bro. I don't want to talk about.
Brother,
I don't want to talk about that, man. Sorry.
Children, her
All right.
brother, his brother.
All right, brother.
was holding
Go on, man. All right, man. Sorry, bro.
I come from Croydon. Croydon, South. From South, right? And there's plenty of times I look around like, yo.
Right.
We should be worried about England.
Thank you. That's what I just said.
That's what he
I ain't got
said.
time for all of that.
I'm not Welsh, Scottish or Irish, I'm from Brighton. I'm a southerner, called Brighton, called England, called Sussex. Everybody's moaning about Israel, moaning about Russia. Fuck
nothing
them
to do
countries.
with us.
This half the issue why okay, but let me there was a question I wanted to ask you, right? In your take on immigration, right?
Yeah.
And unverified males.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, unverified
Worrying.
males. I could be wrong, right? But from me growing up in the 80s and 90s, I believe that I'm from Peckham. We had a large traveller community, Irish traveller community. I believe that the Irish travellers, a lot of them were undocumented. Yeah? They're undocumented. I believe that the Irish travellers, as good as some of these people are, were heavily involved in crime. When the travellers would come over, the crime rate in Peckham would go through the roof. Burglaries, car robberies, all sorts. Now, I'm not blaming them, but what I am saying is, I feel like we look at the Irish travellers who are in England, let's say in London, they don't pay council tax, they've got their own spaces, they're left alone, they do their own rules, and they're involved in crime, but nobody looks at them and says, yo, let's get them out. Let's go and deport them. Let's do mass immigration on them. Why is that? Why is that?
Do you know what? I won't claim to know all the answers because this is why we have debates. But you see what? I grew up with a lot of travellers.
Yeah.
So I had fights with them as kids.
Yeah.
They became my brothers.
Yeah.
There was stuff going on.
But they're not English.
No, but
They're not English, and they're not assimilating either. They're doing the opposite.
no, but they do assimilate.
No, they
at the same
don't.
time.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
No, they-
Some Muslims assimilate,
Bro,
but not
they-
all of them.
But they've got their own rules.
Right? Is that fair?
Hey, bro, if you want to
Some
say
do,
that,
right?
If you want to say that, they got their own rules. But
Why do we let our Irish travellers have their own rules in
I
England?
live in North London.
Yeah, yeah.
Where the Jewish community have their own police.
Why do we allow that?
Everything. I don't know. That's the government.
Say that again.
How many mosques has the Irish travellers got?
Mosques. They ain't got mosques. They ain't got
How
mosques.
many pounds do they try and put Sharia law on?
I don't know about anyone.
Okay, let's
I,
ask some questions.
go on then.
You're talking about Islam and you're talking about Irish travellers, yeah? Is that what
Thank
you're
you.
comparing?
No,
yo,
no.
Why are you bringing up Muslims?
I'm-
and you're talking about...
No,
I'm not bringing up Muslims. He brought up Muslims.
Okay, then. So,
I didn't bring up
so
Muslims.
what are you comparing to?
What I'm comparing, I'm saying,
From Islamic
Do you wanna hear?
countries, From war
Do you wanna hear?
countries,
Do you wanna
yeah?
hear?
Like a 21-year-old
No,
man
let him
who
talk.
come over and pretended to be a teenager.
Yeah.
Went into schools, molested little girls, come out of it, murdered someone, yeah?
Yeah.
And then it found out he was 22-year-old, murdered 2 people.
Fuckery.
What Irish
That's
travellers
fuckery.
done that?
Fuckery.
What,
I'm
you
not- I'm
robbed
not saying
cars?
that they've done
Listen,
that.
we've all robbed
But
cars.
hold on, no. Let's be real.
I am being
Be
real.
honest.
I am an Irish traveller.
Exactly.
I'm Irish traveller.
So am
I'm from an
I?
Egyptian.
So is
you
what I'm saying a
make me a better
lie?
person for
Is
it.
what I'm saying a lie?
About what?
Did they come over and be
Okay,
undocumented?
I fit in, I mean fit in.
Did they come over
Okay,
undocumented?
fit in,
Did the
fit
Irish
in.
travellers come over undocumented? I'm just
they
asking.
didn't.
No, they didn't.
I bet you know the one thing I know about
Be
Irish
real.
I am being real.
Be real. Go on.
You know, back in them days, we had the space and we had the resources to be able to cater for them people. since then, we've never really developed. Our health services remain the same. Police service has gone down. We don't have enough resources to account for the numbers that we've got. So, in my opinion, all immigration needs to stop. We need to reset, see where we're at. Yeah, work out where we're at. If we can't reopen it, we don't reopen it. Simple as that. Yeah.
Yeah, level-headed,
And,
level-headed,
you know what I mean?
level-headed.